हेलो एवरीवन, अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
जी वालेकुम सलाम।
सर इरफान, कैसे हैं आप?
ठीक, आप कैसे हैं? क्या हाल चाल है? थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग।
सेम है सर, थैंक यू।
वेरी नाइस। हम आपको देख सकते हैं आज।
हेलो एवरीवन, अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
जी वालेकुम सलाम।
सर इरफान, कैसे हैं आप?
आप कैसे हैं? क्या हाल चाल है? थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग।
सेम है सर, थैंक यू।
If you have logged in through Zoom, if you log in through YouTube, maybe if you can mute the YouTube, otherwise you will hear the echo after a few seconds.
यस
इसमें अक्सर ऐसे होता है कि हम you can hear the echo coming back to you. इसको mute कर दें, that will be all good.
सो इट्स 6 hour डिफरेंस सर?
No, it's 4:30, 4.5. Just
Oh.
yesterday daylight saving start हुआ है यहाँ पे, मतलब कि 1 hour is shrink. So it used to be 5.5, now it's 4.5. So that's why I was hesitant के लेकिन then I thought कि it's mean के जो the iftar time will also go back as well. So I was just worried because 7:30 was our, like 7:15 was our iftar time, but because of the daylight saving it becomes 6:15. So that's why I was a little bit panicked when I saw that that I messaged you.
टाइम।
Yes, and I see the difference. I said, no, it's okay, we can manage. We have put this, on our Facebook as well. So anyone who can't get the Zoom link, they can just log in by, and I can see 10 people are watching from the YouTube as well. Choice for you. Is this Matt, is this yours?
What sir?
There's an ID working. There's an ID in YouTube. Choice for you. Is this you or someone else? Oh, Ehsan. Sorry. Ehsan. Okay.
No, it's not fine.
So if we have less than 50 people, maybe I can share the Zoom link there so they can come in our Zoom session, because we have a capacity of 100.
Yes sir, that is better.
I will do that too. And this session will be like recorded, so it will also be available offline. Hope everyone doing good wherever you are, and study wise,
Yes.
someone starting, someone in the middle, or someone is just about to start, or someone will be watching us, how this pattern actually need to be followed. Fearless follow of this pathway, like how we can study and how we conclude that we can pass the exam. Okay, sir. Umar, how long you will like to have this session go? Like, is it 1 hour or half an hour or 30 minutes or 45 minutes?
Sir, see, the main purpose of this session was just to have, because we have many new participants, so
Right.
they have different questions. So answering one by one, we are all busy working professionals, so sometimes you don't have a time. So I just pose this idea that we can have one session, half an hour, 45 minutes, and we'll take the questions and we will interact with each other.
That's amazing.
So what I can do, what I can share with my experience, and what are the tips to pass and to crack that exam, we can discuss so that the others can learn from that session. So this is my purpose. So it will take 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Today I have a full time.
That's amazing. Okay,
yeah.
so this is the agenda. So Nazia has asked me the question, what is the duration? So it can go up to 1 hour, or it can be a little bit more than 1 hour, depending on how many people are interacting, how many questions are coming, and that depend on that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. We have 20 people log in through YouTube, and we have 16 people at the moment. So we're expecting more people to join. We have 54 people in our group. So where are those people? Are they coming, or they may be driving home, or wherever they are in the world?
But I would just like to ask, because the people, 20 people who 16 participants, just I can see in the screen,
Yes. Yes.
they are all booked for 2023.
Yes. Okay. So these are the people which we can concentrate more rather than bringing more people in, and they will ask question about how we submit the CAPS paper. No, we are not here for answering those questions. We are just focusing this session, how to start the preparation and how to finish it. Right.
Yes.
I'll keep it simple. I'll keep that YouTube going on wherever, because I distributed the YouTube channel to many, maybe 300-400 people. So let them join there, because there may be some people who maybe heard CAPS maybe just yesterday. So it's better to keep this group just for the question answer. They can watch and listen, and make sure you guys have a notebook going on and a pen going on, because it will be very useful if you write down what we are going to discuss today. Important, the question, when it's question being asked, write down the question, and when you're going to hear the answer, how the question can be resolved, write down there as well, because this knowledge, this share of knowledge, is not available in any books or any academy. This is a genuine help that we're providing through our very good volunteer Umar, who has completed this CAPS recently, and as a long time person attached with this, the teaching, I'm here to facilitate this session. But most of the time, question will go back to Umar, because he is freshly who has tackled this all just last few months back. So can we start the question, or can we ask anyone has a question, so they can raise their hand and then we can start the session? Or Umar, you have some different strategy to have the session?
Sir, both. If they can write, because we will answer those questions, so we don't want to waste the time of others as well. So you can start writing the questions in the chat box. So Irfan, he will redirect to us, and we will try to answer those questions. But we will take one by one the questions. So you can raise your hand and you can ask whatever. I mean,
that's
simple.
Beautiful. Your raising hand will actually give them a chance to express more freely, I think.
Yes, feel free, whatever, Urdu, English, Punjabi, Pashto, I don't know. So whatever language you want to ask me, we are here to help.
Yes, okay. So let's start. Who has the first question? If someone has a question, please raise your hand so we can start the session. Anyone volunteer to start, or we can pick up one person first and then they can start.
Hello.
Yes, Safifa, aap kaisi hain? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yes, I'm well, thank you. So what is your burning question?
Yeah, my question is about the study plan. How long it took to prepare for Umar to give the CAPS? Like, what about the study plan?
Okay. You mean that how many months that you need to study?
Yeah, how many months, and like preparation, how he started his preparation. Main focus was on pharmacology, and what about the pharmaceutics, and like structures are a bit difficult to remember.
Okay, valid question. So see, it depends upon your time, availability of your time. If you are a working professional, then you have to manage. If you are still student, or you are not just pass your Form D and you are going to appear, so you have more time. You are not doing any job, so you have to manage accordingly. You can study 4 to 5 hours per day. But as a working professional, for me, I don't have that much facility, and because I have a job, full-time job, I'm head of my department. I have a family, so I don't have that privilege. So I have managed at least 2.5 hours per day at the time, and it took me 3-4 months. But you can increase your study plan. If you increase your hours, you can lessen that total duration. Like, you have to start from your pharmacology and therapeutics, because this is the main portion. 70 to 75 questions out of, there are 200 questions in the exam. So 70 to 75 questions are coming from this portion. Pharmaceutics, calculations, and the medicinal chemistry, which is mostly the structures and some stereochemistry, they are very less, only 20 or 25%. And structures, most of the people, they are, worried about the structures. Yes, prepare your structures, draw your structures. This is the only thing you can do. Daily draw 2 or 3 structures, and there are one list of structures which I have shared, and Sir Irfan also has shared many in our group. So that portion, that page have 50 most common structures. So draw all those 50 structures, and daily draw 1 or 2, just to remember that, because you are not going to draw any structure in your exam. But yes, the structure will come as a question that you have to see the structure and you have to identify. So try to memorize the things in case of structure, and Sutix also. So this portion, other than pharmacology and therapeutics, is only 20 to 25%. So don't give much time. For study plan, start with pharmacology. Continue this daily 1 or 2 hour theory portion. Daily 1 hour you have to give to your recalls. Recalls we have shared in our group. There are 3 most common and most important recalls, which is organized recall. The other one is Ala Nasser's recall. And third one is exams, the past exams. So daily you have to spend 1 hour on recalls. Whatever, I mean, in July still you have
3 months.
Yeah, 3 months you have. So organized recall, there is 120 pages. Ala Nasser only 20 pages. But once you start discussing, yani 5 to 10 pages, I was daily studying 5 to 10 pages. I was discussing with my friends. So make small study groups, discuss those recalls. Your exam will be coming from those recalls. So as much as you can do those recalls, do it. 5 times, 10 times, 20 times, you have to do those recalls. So 2.5 hours and 1 hour, 3.5 hours daily, you have to give to your study. If you are, you have more good memory, you can lessen these hours. Hope this will help.
Yeah, surely. Because I am a working person as well, and it's very difficult to squeeze the time out of the study schedule. But definitely, I can take like 2 to 3 hours daily.
If you are a working professional, then you have to divide during, we have 8 hours average daily job. Okay, so during the job, or if you find something, and if you are a working pharmacist, these are the same medicines. These we are daily discussing, and we are counseling the patient. So pharmacology and therapeutics is your strong portion. So in that case, you have to spend less time on those things. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for the guideline.
Thank you very much. I think.
Hello.
Yes, please raise your hand, Ashwin, and we can take your question. And
Yes.
me on the camera, that will be amazing.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I will. Hello.
Yes, hello. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, my main question is, all are telling that CPR is the most important book for this exam.
Mm-hmm.
But if we see the time, we need more time to study that from all the CPR. So what you recommend, which topic we should focus, which chapters we can just overlook or skip, or like, is there any other available option for that chapters, or
Ashwin, if I would ask one question from you. You have study material which is in the form of notes, and for different people who have started.
Yep. So Ashwin is in our group. Yes, he's in our group.
Yeah. So please keep this CPR and this Lippincott as a reference book, because CPR is very vast. You don't have that much time.
Yes.
Focus on your study material, which in the group we have provided. If you find something which is not clear in that material, consult that book but calculations, as I told you, first 5 chapters you have to do it from CPR. Okay, and there is for pharmaceutical chemistry, there are some notes, only I think 40 pages. That will be enough. I have done only those 40 pages. And stereochemistry I have studied.
Yes.
So
actually, because it's a very vast book, and it will take so much of our time, reading that book.
It will be wastage of your time. So we don't
wastage. That was my main question. Like, reading all book is okay.
Yes,
Right.
structure, activity, relationship. If you some and structures also, because this the structures in the exam, they are coming from the CPR book. Okay, so when you draw
Okay,
your
okay, okay.
structure, there are 50 structures we have provided. When you draw those
Yeah, yeah.
structures, consult CPR, because these are the structures they
Okay,
are copy pasting in the exam. So that is the
okay.
best source.
And
CPR is as a
yeah, yeah,
reference is the best book.
as a reference. So if we have doubt, we can go through that book and we can
Yes,
study
do
that
OTC
point.
chapter, especially over the counter drug chapter. Do it from CPR.
Okay,
Also,
OTC.
for the
Okay.
pharmaceutics, the drug dosage forms. This is
Mhm.
also this is the best written in CPR. So
Yeah,
just
yeah,
study
yeah.
that only, I think 5-10 pages. And for OTC chapter also, this is the
Okay,
best written. Over the counter
okay.
drugs.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. And also I have a question about the Lipin code. I'm reading from Lipin code, but it's a very basic, like only
Mhm,
classification, uses and all.
mhm,
So yeah, it is for I think only basic. And also I'm means watching the YouTube lectures
mhm.
for better understanding
I think
related
if
lectures.
Sir Irfan has not shared the pharmacology slides in the group, I will share. I have also.
Yes, please
I
do
will
so.
share.
Yeah, please do so.
Yeah,
If you
because see,
Okay.
for pharmacology and therapeutics, three portions are most important. You will get maybe 40 to 50 questions from this area: CVS,
Okay.
CNS, and ANS. Okay, start from
Okay.
ANS, then CNS, then CVS.
Okay.
These three are the biggest portion of
Okay.
the Lippin court. Okay, go through one by one chapter, second chapter. Daily make a routine of you will in theoretical portion, classification, uses, blah blah blah, and you
Mhm.
will practice these questions in the
Mhm.
night time. This was my practice at the night. 1 hour recalls. So whatever you study in daytime, 1 or 2 hours,
Okay.
you will practice in the night time. You will do practice questions. You will do recalls. You will do all the past papers. This is how you practice those things. And daily 5-10 numericals for this,
Major.
yeah, the calculations. But
Mhm.
that is enough. You will crack this.
Okay.
And for
Okay.
this study material lectures, especially, I will share for pharmacology. These three
Yeah,
portions:
like yeah, okay.
ANS, CNS, and this one. What I
CVS,
yes, and antibiotics. Four big questions.
antibiotics, yeah. And the major questions in pharmacology, like
Endo, you will get the major questions
which is
from
used for
this insulin portion. Type of insulin, long acting, short acting, intermediate acting. So it should be very clear. You will get,
okay.
if you get any
And
question from endocrinology, you will get from this portion, and obesity.
okay,
Okay.
obesity and
Obesity, but when two, three
okay,
drugs are there for obesity, it's not a big deal. For yes,
okay,
for insulin and
okay.
endocrinology, you have a major portion.
Ashwin,
For
I got a question
drugs,
with you. I know that you are in our group from a long time. Have you
Yeah,
gone
yeah, yeah.
through all the recalls 2 or 3 times so far? Have you done that?
Yes, sir. I got that recall files.
No, no, you have, but have
Yes.
you gone through? Like, have you gone through all
Yeah,
the?
yeah, yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay.
line by line,
Yes.
Ashwin, line by
Yeah.
line, you have to
Yes, yes.
study line by line, maybe 20 times you have to study. How much you can study this because your exam will come from recalls. That's all. Whatever
Yeah,
you
yeah,
study theoretically, the exam is coming from recalls. Because what
yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah,
think we
that's
have 10,000 to 20,000 data of questions.
yes.
The caps, the APC have that. So they are repeating. Maybe in your exam center, you will get 5-6 people at a time, but their question
Mhm.
numbers will be different, but the questions are same.
Shuffling. Yeah,
Shuffling, yes. So they
shuffling.
are shuffling those questions. So recall is very
Yeah,
important.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
I would
actually,
say one
that's
more
what
thing. I would say they actually change the the multiple choices, or maybe they add not to,
Yes.
or
Yeah.
they will trick you. If you see the question,
yeah.
make sure you read this
Mhm.
top portion correctly. Don't get excited. Oh, I know this answer, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Key
maybe
points and answer.
Yeah.
yes.
Yes, yes,
Okay. And
yes.
also during the exam, try to skip the 1, 2, 3, 4 choices are there. So try to skip that choice. You have to choose the best possible answer. Try to skip that.
Okay.
Second thing,
Okay.
time management. You have 2 hours each for your exam. Okay, so if you got calculations, which is, little bit tricky, you have to crack for the calculations as well. And you will crack it. Ala Nasser's, the end page, you will get, I think, 50, 60,
Yeah.
this one.
Yes.
Calculations.
Calculations
Very
are there
important.
on last page.
Very important. Even you will get the same questions in those. They are repeating those. Even the answers are same. Okay, so try to focus on that. And this is one time you have done structures,
Recalls.
calculations. Leave it for the next one week, 2 or 3 days. You have to give that, because whatever you will do, you will forget this. Try to focus on your pharmaceutics and pharmacology and therapeutic, because this thing is, you have to make your concept and you have to apply those concepts. But for structures, calculations, you will forget it. You have to repeat it at the end. Okay, so make your study plan like this.
Okay, so majority we should focus on recalls and all, and just for concept we can refer that to
you have to 1 hour daily. Whatever you can skip the theory, but you don't skip your recalls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe play a game. Maybe you play a game or something like, make a habit of that doing, because your mind will actually tune into that the tonality of the exam pattern. So that's very important.
Yes.
Even the question would not be same, but you will have a habit of reading those questions, because those will be those in your exam day. You will have the similar style of questions. That probably the best way, I would say, because we have experience. Omar is sitting and we have so many pharmacists who just came and they finished the exam or they got the result. Whenever we asked, they said, we concentrate on that. So that's the key thing which you need to understand. Don't concentrate much on book. Like, you have to use book at the reference point. That's the most important thing. All right. Good luck.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashwin.
Thank you.
And Ashwin, his father is a pharmacist back in India. Yes, so that's another thing. I met him in Adelaide when he was visiting here last year, and he said, how can he come? I said, yes, he just need to study and pass the exam, study as soon as possible.
Yes, this is possible.
Yeah. Yes.
So don't worry.
Right, so
you will pass.
next?
Everyone here will pass. Don't worry.
Yes.
It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. But you have to study technically.
This is a very good point that you said everyone who's here will pass, because you have paid the exam fee and you have set the mind, you have a very clear aim. And I normally say that you have burned your boat. So there's no way you can go back. You have paid the fee and you need to move forward. You have invested in yourself like $1,310 and then again $2,300. You know that the worth of your CAPS pass paper or degree will be equivalent to Australian degree, which is if you come here and study 4 years, it will cost you $100,000. So that much worth that you're going to gain or achieve by passing this or by doing this hard work. So keep in mind, the goal is big. All right. So who's the next content? Who is the next question? Who's the next person? Which one? Can we have a raised hand, please? Who's willing to ask?
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you?
Good,
Ramadan Mubarak, sir.
Khair Mubarak, Ramzan Mubarak. Yes.
Thank you.
Sir, I already made a study plan according to the as Umar bro discussed. I made my study plan I'm doing the ANS, CVS, and CNS from pharmacology. I have just started the pharmacology and their recalls. I'm doing just only these. So I have a plan to cover all these first, and then after that I should go for pharmaceutics and medicinal chemistry at the last. First I have to do 3 or 4 times all these things, the pharmacology and therapeutics, and at the last I have to do the medicinal chemistry and the calculations. So is it right that I'm on a same right path?
See, Idris, brother, this is the plan which I have given. as per my experience and as per my available time. I didn't ask anyone to tell my study plan. I prepare my own study plan. So my plan, which I have given, is a tentative plan. So you can modify it as per your ease. First thing I ask that how much time you have. You have to manage your time according to your situation, your circumstances. Okay, because I have my own circumstances, my job, my family, my other responsibilities. I have to make my own plan. I can spare only 2 or 3 hours per day. Maybe you can spare more than this. Maybe you can spare less than this. So prepare you have 3 months, 90 days. Make your own study plan. Okay, whatever comforts you, whatever at your ease, make your own plan. Okay.
God.
I can only give a suggestion. Yeah.
Okay. And first I should cover from from the Lipan card book, and then go towards the material provided, which in the group are I have
See,
to cover.
I would suggest that whenever you read a chapter from Lippincott, go to the study material, complete that chapter same day. Do the questions of that chapter as well. From and the end of the Lippincott, there are 5-10 questions. Those questions and in the recalls.
Okay.
Okay, so complete that portion. Now your ENS 7 chapter in Lippincott, you have done the questions. You have done your ENS portion is complete. Do this, read those recalls. You will find in the recalls there are classification, there are interactions, there are doses. So all these things are there. So when you start do everything like in this practice, after 1.5 months, you will start feeling that now you have something in your mind. You are on a right study. I mean, you will not feel it at first day, but if you will start the things like this after 1.5 month or 1 month, you will feel that you are on the right track. Now you are started remembering the thing. Now you start the questions in your mind, and you are thinking that how I have to solve these questions like this.
Exactly.
Okay. वो आपको फील होने लग जाता है खुद से कि यार ये जो है ना अब मेरी तैयारी हो रही है. फीलिंग आएगी एक महीने के बाद आएगी, लेकिन आ जाएगी.
Inshallah.
क्या ठीक है.
And what about the I have a main question recalls बहुत ज्यादा है हमारे पास ना, मतलब जैसे कि आपने वो 3 मेन रिकॉल्स बताए अला नासिर के, वो ऑर्गेनाइज्ड रिकॉल्स और इसके अलावा वो
एक अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड भी है वो, लेकिन वो अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड और ऑर्गेनाइज्ड सेम है. कोई एक कर ले उनमें से. लेकिन मैंने सिर्फ ये कहा था कि फ्रॉम द अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड रिकॉल्स check the scenarios, because sometimes in my exam there was no scenario, but in sometimes they are giving case scenario as well. So there are at the end of those unorganized recalls there are portion, I think 15 to 20 case scenarios are there. So just read that portion. Otherwise organized recall is enough. This is the copy paste of unorganized recall.
And the recalls हम recalls को हमने just like a newspaper reading read करना है, या एक उसको क्या कहते हैं,
उसको read करना है, उसको understand करने की कोशिश करनी है. You have to try to understand, because those recalls it's not easy. It's a information in the bits and pieces. Who the people who have done those exams, past exam, they bring that thing from their memory, and they put all those information maybe from last 5 years, 10 years. This is that information. So study that, and you will find many discrepancies as well. This is why I told you that keep CPR and Lippincott in front of you. And
just sorry,
verify. Yeah.
I just want to raise one thing. When I was studying a long time back in 2004, there was not enough information available, right? So what I did, that was my habit. So I was writing all these points. I only have 4. I think at the time I just got somewhere from a very resourceful person. I just got 200 questions. That's it. I just memorize those, learn those, like I write down everything. So I always have a habit of writing. So what you're saying, Idris, that you have a lot of questions, but if you really want to pass, work hard and write those with your hand. That will actually go into your memory more, and you will have more better understanding. This is my suggestion. If you can do it, I don't think we have lot of study material. I don't think, but if you think there's a lot of study material, I think you need to be faster to cover that. Don't leave anything which we have given, which we have shared with you. All right. Don't consider too much. But as I explained before, the value that you will get is huge. So that is huge, right? 100,000 is equal
Exactly.
to how many rupees in Pakistan? 2 crore रुपया. तो आपकी डिग्री 2 करोड़ एवरी तो नहीं हो जाएगी, तो आपको कुछ करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है ना? तो आपको जान लगानी पड़ेगी, शायद अपना you can reduce your working hour where you working, maybe you take some days off from there and you can share that time in your study.
Inshallah, sir. Inshallah. At the last month, I will, sir, take a leave. Inshallah.
बेटर आप एक महीना छुट्टी लेंगे, टाइम ज्यादा दो उसको, क्योंकि आप सम अप कर रहे होगे, अभी आप सारे सब्जेक्ट अलग-अलग पढ़ रहे हो, बट इन द लास्ट मंथ यू हैव टू सम अप.
Exactly, sir. Inshallah. Inshallah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Idris.
Okay, next, please raise your hand and come on the camera and discuss, please. Any volunteer, please?
Hello. Can I ask something again?
Yes, please. If you have a question, why not?
Yeah, Umar, I just want to ask that what is the difference between the pharmacology and the therapeutics? Because for pharmacology, we can take the lectures from the group or read from the Lipton Court. But for therapeutics, I believe it's more about the side effects and interaction and the dosage.
Yes, you are right. For therapeutics, maybe you will get questions like this is a disease, how you will treat it, or how you will, this type of questions comes under the therapeutics portion. Pharmacology is simple. Maybe the classification is there, maybe some dose is there. So this is simple pharmacology. Technical points of pharmacology, like receptors and this type of question. For therapeutics, purely it will be dose, maybe
mechanism.
Yes. So it's pharmacology and therapeutics, so it go hands in hand.
And how you remember the doses?
Doses, there is only, I think, few pages. This is the only which is coming in the exam. So I will share that one also. Don't worry. I mean, this is only most common drugs. I think 15 to 20 most common drugs.
Yeah, if you can share that, because it's difficult to remember.
I will share with my notes, because I was, as Irfan just said, handwritten things. So I was preparing also my notes. So I will check my diary and I will share those pages as well.
Okay, I think that will be really kind of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have one question. Can I ask?
Yeah, sure.
For the pharmaceutics, some of our seniors in group said that the recalls of pharmaceutics, that we have, I think 2 files we have for the recalls, and the lecture 3 and 5 in the lecture folder. It is this much is okay for the pharmaceutics. There is one huge file of recalls for pharmaceutics, and in organized recalls also we have the pharmaceutical recalls, and that's 2 lectures and some chapters from the CPR, first 5, I think. This much is okay for Sutix or any other?
There is more than enough. You will not get this much Sutix. Okay, so mainly the questions will be coming from the dosage forms. Maybe in calculations you will get the questions, like half-life question, this, biopharmaceutics question.
Okay.
So you will not get much question. As I told you, that pharmacology and therapeutics is 60 to 70%. The other 3 subjects are 30%. But remember that whatever the questions you will get from that particular portion, for passing, you have to have 50% of that weight percent. You understand that? And if you are getting 10 questions like calculations, you have to pass. You have 5 questions. You should be correct.
Okay.
Pass that exam.
Yeah.
So keep it in that. Use that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Can I ask who got the question? Who hasn't asked the question? Please raise your hand and ask the question, because this session is for everyone. Please take this opportunity, because you probably need to wait for a few weeks to get this opportunity again.
Hi, it's Samia here.
Yes, Samia, please raise your hand. I can't. Samia Jamil, or is it right?
Samia Jamil.
Okay. What's the question? Please ask.
Okay, sir. I want to ask how many patient profiles we will get in exam?
I didn't get
Like
any.
the questions related to the patient profiles, like given in the CAP sample paper.
See, if you are a practicing pharmacist, because the scenarios are not very much difficult, they are very simple. So patient profile, I didn't get any.
Okay.
So if you will get it, that will not be much difficult. Okay,
So it's not a necessary part
no, it is you will get it.
of
You
the
will get
exam.
it. Because see,
Patient profiles.
yes, because they want to test your therapeutic knowledge as well. You are going to be a practicing pharmacist in Australia, so they will test that thing. But maybe you will get more portion from interaction, you will get more portion from the dose, you will get less portion in that. But
Okay.
you can, so don't think that this is not important. Pharmacology and therapeutic is the most important portion, because you are going to be a practicing pharmacist over there. So focus on that. Scenarios, just read that. But the scenarios given in the recalls, those scenarios are difficult. In my experience, the scenarios coming in the exam, because I have discussed with my friends who passed those in that time. So they were saying that those are manageable. And if you are working in a community or in a hospital setup, this is easy for you. You can crack that as per your practice, because daily you are dealing the prescription, you know how to handle the prescription. So this experience will help you during that time.
Okay, right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yes.
Susan.
Hello, sir.
Susan got a raised hand. I would like to, because I need people to raise their hand in their Zoom. You can use that option. So we have 2 raised hand. I will ask Susan to ask, please.
Okay, so I don't know. It's good afternoon. I'm from Kenya. I'm Susan.
Okay, Susan.
So I am a bit conflicted. I wanted to ask these questions. One, I've done my master's and I'm currently pursuing my PhD. And I really, I learned about moving to Australia as a pharmacist this year. So is it, would you advise someone who is currently pursuing probably their PhD, I'm 32, to go ahead and sit for the CAPS exam, or what is your feeling about that? Is it something
what is the
also
question?
that,
What is the question? Is it the PhD or is it your age? What is actually bothering you?
yeah, the fact that if I include that, for instance, in my assessment, is it going to be an advantage or a disadvantage?
No, there's no advantage. You need to put your assessment when from your basic undergraduate degree. You don't have to show all of your over and above qualification. CAPS will not be taking or giving any advantage of that. So I would recommend you not to take that any further qualification. Just simply provide the requirement which CAPS require for you to do the assessment and do the exam. So that's the right question. And age, no problem with the age. Age is not an issue. 44 is the age where you can say that visa could be hurdle, but your age is all suitable. If you do the CAPS, for example, this year in November 23 or 20 July, you can easily file up your case for visa, no problem. All right.
Okay, so the other thing is that I've not worked as a community pharmacist for quite some time. I've been working
No
in
experience
research.
required. Australia is giving state nomination without experience. So very clear. You need to just clear the exam and apply without or your retail or community experience. The body which is Victoria and Western Australia are welcoming any pharmacist who pass the test with good English. They can go for a state nomination. In 2 weeks' time, they will get this. All right. So hopefully that will help you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, take care.
Thank you. That has really helped me.
Next question I will take from Afifa. I won't take any further question because we have given 2 opportunities. I will go with
Morning. Mohammed.
Okay. Ansari. Yes, Mohammed Ansari. Okay, please go.
Morning, sir. Ramadan Kareem. Yeah, first of all, thank you, sir. Thank you for a great service, sir, for the pharmacy community.
Welcome. Thank you for Umar as well. He is spending time with us to share his fresh knowledge. I have a knowledge, but I'm a bit rusty, right? Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, actually, sir, currently I'm working in Muscat as a pharmacist, community pharmacist.
That's wonderful.
Actually, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I do have experience around 8 years of experience.
Wonderful.
Actually, I'm planning to give caps. I'm just planning like which visa to choose, whether 494 or 191. Sorry, 190. Sorry, 494 or 190.
See, should I answer, sir?
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah. Mohammed, thank you so much for your joining. See, the visa portion, we will have one separate session on this. First priority should be CAPS exam. Once you have passed the CAPS exam, then you will have an option of 491, 494, 190, whatever. These three visas are only right now, currently, you can have it. So
Okay,
we
sir.
will have a separate session on this thing.
Okay.
As per your ease, we will have that. But CAPS is your priority.
Because I never find the time to meet,
you
sir.
will not
That's
have
why.
this type of option.
Okay, sir. Because I heard in 494 you can't do the kids education, free education. That's why I wanted to confirm. Is it free education? Is there 494 visa?
You can discuss with me separately. I will share my number here, WhatsApp number.
Okay,
you can
sir.
share. But if you don't have a CAPS, don't think about any visa. This is simple.
Just get the caps through. You can ask anything about the caps. That's first priority. Visa
First
will come
priority.
later on. So first, if you have any question with caps, we are doing the caps session today. We are not answering the visa
Okay,
and
sir.
any other things. Okay.
Okay, then I'd like to join with the WhatsApp community to make it pass.
Okay.
To
Get
help.
your paper done, assist done, and then show me the receipt. We will add you. We will welcome you into the group. That's the criteria. We have a simple criteria, mean that you are very serious and you're going to be in the forward direction. So if you do that, most welcome. Join our group. Have you done the CAPS assessment? Have you submit your papers for the CAPS?
Assessment, like I went for my transcripts. I applied for my transcripts, sir, for my university. I'm waiting for transcripts.
Have you submit your fee of $1,300 to CAPS? Have you done that part?
No, not yet, sir. I have to
Please do that today. Please do that today, and then show me the receipt. Send me everything, and then I will add you in my preparation group. All right, that's the protocol we have.
For that, do I need to show the requirement in Muscat or only in India is enough? Pharmacy Council.
Umar, can you answer this, please?
Ansari, I will guide you on that as well. You can send me about this query. This thing.
Okay,
also.
fine. Okay.
No problem. Okay,
because
no,
I don't take it.
For the CAPS, yeah. This is just for CAPS, and we have many participants. We don't want to waste their time as well.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Sorry for that. I want.
No problem. No problem. We will take this. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Nadeem, I will take your question, please.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Hi, Islam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you. What's
Sir, मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि मुझे ना हेपेटाइटिस बी थी कुछ अर्सा पहले, 2 साल पहले। उसकी ट्रीटमेंट तो करवा ली थी, आपको पता है वो ट्रीटेबल है, क्योरेबल नहीं। तो मैं चाह रहा हूँ कि कैप्स से पहले मुझे इस चीज का आइडिया हो जाए, ये ना हो कि बाद में मेरे लिए मसला बने।
Okay. Look, as Umar just explained that we are taking, this session is just for people who are doing the CAPS, right? So we are taking the question just for that matter. If you have any question, how to study, how to do preparation, please ask that question. We can answer that question offline. If you send that to us on our WhatsApp, we can definitely answer that. This question need to be checked by a consultant. We need to get it checked. I cannot answer this question even. All right.
ठीक है, थैंक यू सर।
आपने मुझे मैसेज करना, इस पे भी बात कर लेंगे, डिस्कस कर लेंगे, ठीक है?
Okay, I'll take Talha's question. Talha Siddiqui, please.
Assalamu alaikum. Hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Talha.
I have recently submitted my eligibility assessment and I'm hoping to give CAPS exam in July if the seats are still available.
Where are you attending the exam? Where are you attending the exam?
Dubai.
Oh, right. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Sir, can you please add me to the study group?
Yes, just jump in with your all protocol things to us and then we can add you. No problem.
Yeah, I did already. I've been waiting.
I did. I haven't checked. I will. Maybe just message me again if maybe I missed it. I was super busy in last 2 days.
Yeah, I understand. Thank you. Basically, my question is that I'm a practicing pharmacist and I'm a family man as well, so I don't get much time. I know you have answered this already, but like 2 to 3 hours a day, I can manage at maximum.
That's wonderful.
Where should I start? Like सिरा कहाँ से उठाऊं मैं? अभी तक zero.
सर मुझे लग रहा है मैं आपसे मिल चुका हूँ, लेकिन अब मुझे कुछ थोड़ा मेरी मेमोरी जो है वो उस वक्त ज्यादा लग रहा है मुझे हम मिल चुके हैं पहले। आप दुबई में
हम
हैं ना?
यूएई में I think
किसी कॉन्फ्रेंस में मिल चुके हैं हम लोग।
IVPN में
IVPN में, हाँ मिल चुके हैं।
IVPN में
तो
सुधीर
नो
साहब।
प्रॉब्लम, आप मेरे से ना राब्ता रख लें, नंबर मैंने शेयर कर ही दिया है।
जी,
ठीक है, तो ये जो सिरा है ना ये बता दूंगा मैं आपको। ठीक है ना, कोई मसला नहीं। आप बस 2-2.5 घंटे की कमिटमेंट कर लेंगे, पास करना है इसके लिए फैमिली के साथ, बाकी वो
सही।
कर लेंगे, इसको कोई ऐसा इशू नहीं।
तो उमर इनको कुछ एक मिनट की टिप तो दे दें, क्योंकि इस सवाल के बहुत सारे लोग मुंतजर होंगे सुनने के लिए, कहाँ से स्टार्ट करें?
Sir, I will share my experience. As I told you that I have started from, because I see that 60 to 70% question is coming from the pharmacology and therapeutic. And my strength, and all of us, pharmacology and therapeutic, because we are practicing pharmacists. This is our strength. We are daily dealing with the patients and the prescriptions. So we will start from, so that we start with that thing which is our strength. And later on, when our motion, tempo बन जाएगा ना आपका, तो उस वक्त आप जो है वो फिर मेडिसिनल को भी देख लें, आप कैलकुलेशंस भी छेड़ लें. So you start interactions, everything you can start. But to start from somewhere, start easy. Always start easy. Don't start, medicinal chemistry first, because you will not get anything. And from 2-3 days you will run. This is out of my, scope. I cannot do this. So start from your strength, whatever you have. This is my, the तरीका जो है ना काम करने का.
चले बेहतरीन है, शुक्रिया.
ठीक है, तो सिरा आपको बता देंगे, मुश्किल नहीं है.
चले, जबरदस्त.
Thank you very much. Hopefully this will help. I'll take question from Mohammed. He got a raised hand from long time. Mohammed.
Mohammed, I think he's sir. He has already.
Oh, he already okay.
completed.
I'll go the third person. Kudzai.
Please, those who have completed, please down your hands.
Kazi, are you there? We are waiting for you to ask your question. You have a raised hand.
Sorry. Thank you very much for this wonderful job you're doing. I really appreciate this.
Welcome, sir.
I didn't know where to start. I just want to know, is it worth it to do these courses that are being offered online? And if so, which course can I take? Is it worth it? Or if it's not worth it, because I also graduated 2008, and I've been working in the industry most of the times. And I do work in retail here and there, and not in the hospital, but it's my main experience is industry. But I want to do CAPs, since it's the route to, that you must take to get to Australia. Can you advise me, is it wise to do these courses? And if it's so, let me know which ones to do.
Okay, Umar, your call, please.
Thank you so much, Kudzai, for joining us. But see, if you have an industry experience, for the assessment, they don't need anything. You don't show your experience. But yes, do you have a commitment to pass the CAPs? Because it's not easy exam. If you have retail or hospital experience, then, because you are practicing, so things become easy. But industry, it's just very opposite type of thing. So you can study, the material is available, we will guide you properly. And but we need your commitment that you can pass that exam.
Yes, no, I've already paid, so I'm committed.
So, Khalas, then you are in. You have already paid. So, where you are planning to give the exam, to take the exam? Sorry.
Here in Johannesburg, in July. I'll try July.
Okay, in South Africa.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
That's great.
Umar, his question was that whether he joined an academy or not. That's an important question you need to
ask. Kudzai, I would leave it on you. If you have money, you can afford an academy, you can go ahead with that. But they will tell you the same things, maybe less than this. Okay. Because they have their own, the people who are giving the coaching, they have their own. They have the same material. I will tell you same material. So you will just waste your money. If you have that much money, that amount, you are a very rich person. Khalas, go ahead.
And
We wouldn't mind.
you know that I just came to know that some of the academies do their sessions, and you know how they do the session? They do the session on a WhatsApp with a SMS and a message. That's it. So you are getting a first class Zoom session going on with Umar just sitting here with me, who passed the exam just in the last session, and we have a group of people who are actually doing the exam. So that's something which I don't know whether it's available there or not, but what I have heard from some colleague who were with the academy and they could not pass the exam, and I asked that, I'm pretty surprised that how can you miss this caps even you have paid that much money. And then I discovered that what was the pattern of the class, and the person was very afraid to explain, because she said there was no class, there was just a group discussion in the WhatsApp, and they allow us 1 hour in a week to do the discussion. I said, really? Is that the class that you? I mean,
but you can do that yourself.
Umar can answer these questions on daily basis in our group, right? I take time to answer, and Umar, and we have 2 other mentors in the group who are happy to answer any query. So, and that's just to give back this profession. So that's an easy comparison for you. I know pharmacists are smart, so you can make a smart decision. All right.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Assalamu alaikum, Nazia. I'll take your question, please. You have a raised hand.
Walaikum assalam, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can all. Yes, hi.
Okay, sir. I have a question. Right now, I'm seeing the guide for CAPS examination that is issued by Australian Pharmacy Council, and the whole course is highlighted here. I want to ask question from paper 1, and paper 1 includes the portion like analytical chemistry and biochemistry. I'm not sure that these questions like spectroscopy, redox reactions, assay techniques, and diagnostic agents, because I'm not sure that from where I should prepare these topics, and also the topic biochemistry, that's covering nomenclature, structures, biochemical classes, thermodynamics, and biochemical pathways.
I will share with you all these topics, but these topics, Nazia, will not come, you will get only 2 or 3 questions, only from maybe in spectroscopy you will get 1, or biochemistry.
Okay. So we can.
I have that lectures I have, in the slide portion, presentations I have, I will share those things. But just read this, but don't spend much time on this. You will get mainly the structures and the questions in the exam.
Okay.
And if you have time, you can study these as well, because you don't want to go in an exam. If you don't have a time, then okay, do selective things. But if you have a time, study these things as well.
Okay.
We will share these, but just remind me in the group the topics. I will share this biochemistry, this spectroscopy, and all these things.
Okay. Thank
But
you so much.
thoroughly, for pharmaceutical, for the medicinal, thoroughly study the structures. And second thing is this stereochemistry. Stereochemistry, it's a conceptual, so you have to spend some time on it. How the structures, how these isomerism and this type of thing. This topic, study thoroughly.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. And
thank
I
you.
will ask question from Rahman. Soider Rahman.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. My name is Soidur Rahman. You can call me Rahman. How are you all today? Thank you very much for giving me this unique opportunity. I would like to ask a small question to you, sir. My question is, sir, where from I practice MCQs or PIQs question for CAPS exams?
MCQs, Rahman?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So please, can you repeat the question, because I was busy answering in the chat box. I couldn't get.
So actually, sir, as we know, sir, CAPS exam is very much tough. So a lot of MCQs we must solve. So, sir, where from we practice for MCQs or PIQs, sir? Who will provide us, sir?
Sir, Irfan can answer on this. If you are in our group or no, because we have shared the group.
No, sir.
Yeah.
just a few days from few days ago, I follow it, Hashmi sir. So
what we do, like we encourage everyone who want to go further. We encourage them to show some courage, to show some like the CAPS assessment is first hurdle. We pay that fee to them, not to us, and just show us that you have burned your board, then you are welcome. Because what my experience is that if we give the notes to anyone who hasn't done that part, they won't do that seriously. They will take so much time, and it can be not useful. So I want to push other person. So you need to understand that if you pay the fee, that means that you are just going forward in the direction in front of you, and there's no return back. So have you done the CAPS assessment? If you can please tell me.
no, sir. Just I thought I will. Very recently I will register for CAPS assessment.
Do so, and if you please contact me on my WhatsApp, and then we can bring you in our group. Anyone is welcome who has done that. If I add you now, the other people will say why you have added, because we all come through with this small protocol. The reason behind is that it actually push you extra.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That okay, I need to get there, I need to cross that line. So this is my philosophy, and it actually changed your mindset as well, that no way, I have set a date for July and I will do that in July. And it's a very painful effect that is like it's really hard for me to say no to so many people that I can't give you the note, and they'll say, why you can't give the note? I said, look, it's just for your own convenience, it's your benefit. If I give you now, I have done that in last few years. I have seen people not progressing, and that's the evidence that gave me so much confidence that, look, I need to give you this once you come to this level. That's it. And people stretch and they reach there, and they will feel the importance as well. Look, I can give you today. I mean, obviously, you have asked this question. I can send you in WhatsApp message, and I'm very confident that it won't make a difference at your end.
Sir, actually, sir, recently, Alhamdulillah, I cracked 2 government exams in India. So I am very much confident about that. I will crack next year, sir.
Good to know. Good answer. So next level is to jump on the CAPS.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I will meet you in Australia.
Everyone will do it.
Come to us.
Yeah, inshallah, you will do it, and everyone here will do it. Inshallah, don't worry. You
can.
Inshallah, but you have to show the commitment. Otherwise, you cannot do it.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir, for your kind support.
In India, there are 8 centers. In Pakistan, people are begging, can we have more centers? So only have 3 centers. Yes. Are there 8 centers in India. So you have plenty of choices. So you can go for a holiday.
Yes, sir.
In Delhi, or you can go.
Sorry, sir. So actually, sir, I am from Hyderabad. So in Hyderabad, here is also one center, sir.
That's good.
So it's easy for me.
And you know that we have
Thank you so much.
people in our group from your city in Hyderabad, India. I have three or four people from your city in my group.
Okay, yes. Okay, sir. Okay.
All right.
Thank you, sir. I'll meet you.
So who's the next person who want to ask? There are so many people here. Salma Bashir, Ilyas, Sayyid Ahmed, anyone?
Sir, एक छोटा सा आंसर है एंटी कैंसर से मुतालिक मुबारा तारिक ने. So for the anti-cancer is very important. You will get 1 or 2 questions for sure out of 200. So just read the classification from Lippincott, and second thing, in the recalls, that is enough. In recalls, you will, I think, get 15 to 20 questions, which are the most important questions. So read those lines, and that's all for anti-cancer. Don't go for much detail, because you will not get anything. Only you will get some side effects and these things, and that is already present in the recall, so you can do that. Okay. Thank you.
Anyone else? Nazia, are you asking another question, or is it from your previous raise hand?
Yes, sir, I want to ask one more question. As we know that there are 2 papers, paper 1 and paper 2. I just want to know that is there any break between them, or it's just a continuous paper?
Yes, Nazir, you will have 1 hour break, but this is your choice. If you are okay to go without any break, they don't mind.
That means total we have 4 hours for
Yes,
both
4
papers.
hours, 4 hours.
4
But
hours.
after 2 hours, you want to relax, you want to have some drink, some coffees, some break, you can have it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, but this is your own choice. You want to complete it. 1 hour is the maximum time, because after 1 hour, the clock start automatically. The second exam will start ticking. So this is your choice. You want to come after 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, come. They will start the second exam. They will start.
Okay, one more question that comes in my mind, that when the exams start, and what is the pattern of question, that screen showing only one question?
Yes.
Okay, then if we want to skip that portion,
There are three, four in boxes, small boxes. You want to skip. This is your choice. You want to review. This type of things are there. So in your, and even you can set your font size as well. Like if you want to set the largest font size just for your convenience, because they in my exam center, I give an exam in Dubai, so they have a very good. I'm sure that the APC is not giving approval to any exam center if they don't have facilities. So everywhere they have good, for headphones, they have very good quality. They have good systems, big screen, and everything. The system wise, they are very good.
And headphones for what? Like
To avoid the noise, because in your center, even if you are sitting in a room, there are cabins. So there may be 5-6 persons as well, maybe not giving caps, they are giving some other professional exams. Some are coming from the accounting, some, because this exam centers, they are professional exam centers.
Okay.
So to avoid that noise, you can put your headphone and you can relax in your cabin.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Herbert, yes, you go ahead, please, with the question.
Yes, sir, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, please.
All right. I just want to emphasize what Sir Umar is saying on the issue of recalls. Recalls are the backbone of this exam. So you find out that they don't change the concept. What they change is the context in which the question is being asked. So I studied the entire Leaping course, but for me, it didn't show any help. But when I went to the recalls, I then saw that, oh, the recalls are the most important. So start with organized recalls, go line by line. If you finish that thick book of the organized recalls, by the time you finish it, everything will come up nicely, and you'll be able to answer everything. So recalls are the backbone, number one. So leave Leaping Codes and CPR only for references. If you do that, you won't waste your time studying those thick books, and you will definitely pass. Then on the issue of that guy Kuzai, who said, can I join an academy? No, there's no need to join an academy. Everything is already there. You just need to put the work and you will pass. Then on another issue, this lady who recently asked about the screen and what. If you go on a Pearson website, you can do a mock test. A PC Pearson, you can do a mock test before you go for the exam. That is helpful again. I did it the last week when I was about to go for the exam. So recalls are everything. Then when studying again, you have to watch out for like, for me, I categorize this, there are gray areas like pharmaceutics and pharmaceutical chemistry. In that paper, you get 100 MCQ questions, and almost 70% is, if it's paper one, almost 70% is pharmacology. And if it's pharmaceutical chemistry, 30%. So you can't afford to miss a mark in the pharmaceutical chemistry section, because there are very few questions. Like out of 30, you have to get 15. Unlike the pharmacology, you have to lose 35 points for you to fail. So it's easier to fail pharmaceutical chemistry and pharmaceutics. I think that's all I have for now. I think it helps. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Herbert. Thank you.
Thank you, Herbert. Thank you.
Probably you don't know him. Herbert joined us recently. He passed the CAPs and he submitted his video. And yesterday I was meeting with the Star Discount Chemist Group, and I was asking a few questions and an example. For example, I actually share his video straight away with him, and that person in the video, his name is Stan. He was really impressed by the way he expressed his, the aim, why he wanted to come to Australia. He want to be a pharmacist, he want to be an entrepreneur, and he really likes his message. And he said, okay, I'm interested to talk to him. And so I gave his details, and let's see if Herbert get an invite for a interview call from that big company. So the video call that I asked from everyone, that sometimes clicks. Who knows? And
but I have seen, sir, this thing. Thank you, Herbert, and nice meeting with you here. So I have seen in some of the websites, they are asking your video.
Yes.
It's not like you were emphasizing on this thing, but they are asking as well as your introduction and this type of thing, just to explain yourself.
That's right. This is like a visual or video CV or CV in a video form. And I'm going to talk to a person where I'm building a website where I will have small questionnaires, which I normally say. So I will ask everyone to go onto that website, load their information, load their videos in a secure way. And then I will invite these employers there. I'll just give them the key. I'll ask them, look, you can choose whichever candidate if you think that feasible for your company, and that will be easy, smooth transition if someone is looking for regional jobs.
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
So, how are you?
You can take another question, sir.
Yes, please. I think Samin Zia got a raised hand.
Yes, sir. Hello, everyone. And first of all, I would like to thank both the hosts for conducting such an amazing session. And most of the questions are being answered. I just want to ask that, like particularly for the exam day, how we shall prepare and compose ourselves. So that's all.
Well, thank you, Samir.
From my side,
your exam day is, the most important day. So sleep well. Don't panic. Don't stress out. Whatever you have done in the past 2-3 months, it will come in your mind when you will see the question. Don't panic, relax. You will, when you see the MCQs, half of the paper, the MCQs, they are wrong, so you just need to skip that. This option is not good, this option is not good, because you have to study the question and you have to understand the question, and then you will answer by skipping that options. But the most important thing, sleep well, have a nice food at the day, fresh yourself, and then go to for your exam. If you don't sleep well, you will not pass this, honestly speaking, because your mind will not work at that time. And don't stress.
Okay, thank you.
That's a very good tip. And I know Samin is one of the unique person who actually joined our group in a very, very close aim. She got a very straightforward aim when she came to me first time, and I was really impressed. Normally I have to ask things from candidates to do this, do that, but she came and she has done all those things, and I was very surprised that she has a straightforward goal that she need to do this and pass the exam, and that's amazing. Yes, so
thank you, Samin. Yeah. Another question, sir, from Salma Bashir.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Sir, I have two questions. One is related to the calculator. The use of on-screen calculator is easier, or we should take the calculator with us for calculations?
This is up to you. If you are comfortable with that on screen, you can take that. I'm not comfortable with that, so I took my scientific calculator with me. So they allowed me.
Okay. And the second question is about the plan for the last 2-3 days before the exam. As you know, we are fully prepared. So should we go through only the recalls and last 2-3 days, or we should go through the material as well?
See, when you will start studying, you will your own, I mean, in your own next 2-3 months, you will own figure it out that this is the most difficult portion. Most of the things you will remember. Some things, you cannot remember. This is beyond your limit. So those things you will, from last 1 or 2 days, you will study on that. But for me, I have done everything in the last 24 to 48 hours. I've just studied, this because I prepare my own notes. This is this thing, summary. I have to study that summary. And Ala Nasser, especially, I have studied from last, because I know that this is the most important thing. Organizing all is very big. I cannot study all in 24 to 48 hours. Yes, I was studying on daily basis, 5 to 10 pages. So that's enough. I have remembered those things. But for 24 to 48 hours, just prepare, just mark with highlight some things which you will study in last 24 to 48 hours.
All right. And last question is about vitamins and OTC drugs. How much time we should give to them, these
OTC,
topics?
read all OTC. And for vitamins, it's just read the name of those vitamins, because vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B10, B12, they have different other names. So, and some other vitamin D and C also have different names. So difference between cholecalciferol and these things you study for vitamins. Not much time on this, because you will get maybe one question in this nomenclature of vitamins. Okay, but for OTC you will get questions. OTC read thoroughly.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having this here.
Thank you. Thank you, Salam.
Ashwin, are you asking a
Yes,
question?
Sir. Yes. Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Ashwin.
Sir, actually, I think I'm the only candidate who will appear in India, like in this July. So I'm little scared about the question patterns, because these all are, all questions, they are country-wise. It is like that. It is differentiate depend upon the country pattern, or it is like that something.
No, nothing.
No, because I don't know here. So anyone here in India, any person or anything who inform me about the caps, like you have to give this exam to come to Australia. I don't know. I directly contacted Irfan sir directly. So it is yeah, and Irfan sir guided very nicely, but that this is very silly question. The question patterns will.
My dear Ashwin, don't worry about this thing. Just focus on your studies. You will pass. This is, the secondary thing and unnecessary worry.
Yes,
I told you that they have
rumors. Rumors, rumors.
Just rumors, just to distract your attention.
Yeah. Breaking news, breaking rumors.
Yeah.
Headline news.
Just to distract your main focus should be your material focus on. That's it.
Yes,
you will pass exam.
So the question patterns worldwide same.
Same, everywhere same. My friend, we studied together. He was in Pakistan giving the exam. I was giving exam here in UAE. We got the same questions. Like not same questions, but when we discussed, 25 to 50% questions were same. So they have same data bank of questions. So it is coming worldwide same. So don't worry about these things. They don't have anything particular for India and anything particular for the UAE people.
I got 2 points to tell you. I got 2 points to tell you here. Similar question was asked from me. Similar question is asked in the group 2 days ago. That, sir, is Dubai exam is tougher than Pakistan exam? I said no, and now you said Australia exam is easier than India exam. The answer is no. I'm feeling that this question maybe, or these rumors has been created by some the student organization or student agents from university, they want you to come to study visa so they can get their commission. So you can spend some money, pay some fee to Australian universities, and they can come to Australia. So that gives you them some money or share. This is what I feel. If someone has said to you that passing CAPs is easier, because that's a very common thing. Because yesterday I was talking to someone in Saudi Arabia and the same thing happened. He said, passing CAPs in Australia is easier than anywhere else. I said, no, sir, it's not true.
No, I
Okay.
my colleague, she was in Australia, so she was unable to pass.
Yes.
So it doesn't mean that she did not do her effort, but and her exam was easy. Still she didn't pass. Exam is same everywhere.
Okay. Sorry for this silly question.
No, you
No problem, no
asked the question. That's why we are here. And now you have cleared your mind that there's nothing like
Yes. Yeah.
There's no issue. If you want to sit, you want to come to Lahore, you want to come to wherever, exam is same. All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Emerson.
Yes, Sayyid Ahmad.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam.
Sir,
Yes, Sayyid.
first of all, I would like to appreciate both of you guys. You're doing great things and you're helping us a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Jazakallah.
And most of the questions, they have been answered. But I just want to tell you how I'm going to start. Is it the right approach or no? So far, I have understood that recalls, organized recalls, you said Al-Nasser recalls and some other recalls. If I start with that, and I just keep Lippin Code and CPR as a reference to understand those questions which I am unable to understand from recalls, is it the right approach or no?
Yes and no.
Yes
Both.
or no?
Yes
Why no?
and why no? Because see, if you have that much clinical and therapeutic knowledge, then you can crack these organized recalls. Okay, but to crack these recalls, you need to study at least something, theory portion.
Okay.
So my approach is study both. As I told you, that 1 or 2 hours, give two chapters per day for ANS you will do. Okay. 1 hour for recalls daily.
All right.
Okay. Whether you do theory or no, recalls you have to do it. 1 hour each.
Right.
So for theory portion, give some time, 1 hour, half an hour. This is up to you. Maybe you are smarter than me. You can crack. I was doing it maybe within 1 hour, 1 chapter, because maybe you can crack it within 30 minutes. You are smarter than me.
All right.
Okay, so spend your time accordingly, but give some time to theory as well. It will help, really help you.
And
but 1.5 months, you will feel that now you are confident enough. Now you are, because for the start, if you will only focus on this recalls, I don't think so. You will go ahead long, because you need something from theory as well. So go parallel. After one, when you feel confident, okay, then main focus recalls and this as a reference.
And which portion is actually going to give us a tough time? Like chemistry?
In therapeutics or suitics, which subject?
Overall, all caps.
All caps, see, it depends. Medicinal will give you tough time. Because normally we are not studying the structures and this very frequently. Pharmacology and therapeutics, daily basis, we are dealing with the patient. So we have something. So this is our cup of tea. But for the medicinal structures and stereochemistry, maybe we studied before 10 years when I was in final year of the. So for me, it was the toughest thing.
So like you said, like there is a file for the file for the structures. You said the most common structures are there. So if we just get a good grip on it, is it enough or no?
Enough. And there are some structures. There is one this CPR pages, pharmaceutical chemistry pages. There are 40 pages. 20 pages contain, I think, 180 questions. Those 180 questions plus explanation of those 180 questions. Study thoroughly that explanation.
They are in CPR.
CPR. Not I have shared one file. I think Sir Irfan also has shared that file. Pharmaceutical chemistry. CPR pages. This is old, very old CPR book. This is not any, you will not find these pages in this current CPR
edition. Okay.
Yes. So those pages are very important. And some structures they are giving at the end of Ala Nasser recalls. Those structures. I mean, basically they have taken those structures from same pages of CPR, but these are also important. So for structures, 50 structures, list of that 50 structures, draw that, practice those structures on daily basis, then study pharmaceutical chemistry portion from CPR. Okay, and Ala Nasser recalls. That's enough. I don't think so. You will get out of this, you know, this the structure portion out of this.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you, Sayyid.
Umar, I have a question with you when you're discussing it so deeply. When you were doing your exam in actual exam, how much time you spent and what time you finished? Did you spend time on review or did you finish early? Like, can you say something about that?
Sir, see, as I told you that I have a full-time job.
Yes.
And I have family. I have, you know, this portion as well. So I was managing my time. So on weekends, what I was doing, we were 4 friends who were preparing this exam. So on weekends, we find sometimes 5-6 hours for medicinal chemistry and calculation. We're studying our own pharmacology and therapeutics. This is our part. We can do it. We don't need any other person to discuss. Okay. Daily basis, night time, 1 hour on Zoom, we were making a call and we were discussing. Even some of our friends, they were on job because they were in a hospital setup. So they were on night job. And so we were discussing 1 hour recalls daily. Weekends, we were having 1 hour daily.
Everyone
4 to 5.
1 hour daily is very important. What you just said on recalls, 1 hour daily. It's like a daily breakfast or daily dinner.
Yes, you have to spend this 1 hour on recalls, and better, you know, make small study groups.
Okay.
Okay, speak 1 or 2 people, because you better know that maybe some other person is better than me in this portion. So one of our friend, he was very good in medicinal chemistry. So he was cracking that medicinal chemistry structure activity relationship. And at the end of the week, calculations and these things, 4-5 hours, we will have some fun as well. We're playing games. And also we were having 4-5 hours only for this portion.
That's very good. Okay.
So keep your weekends and that day when you have a break from your job, study the structures and this thing.
Okay, that's wonderful. And another question: on your exam day, when the 2 hour exam time started, did you finish that earlier, or did you finish at the end of 2 hours, or did you finish in 1 hour? What was your speed ratio?
So the first exam, I would say that I have finished in 1 hour 10 minutes.
That's amazing.
I mean, very very lenient, relaxing first portion, first exam. Because you know why? Because I see that most of the questions which are coming from the recall. So I have a very strong grip on recalls. I was doing all the past papers. So that grip will help you. It will boost your confidence when you see that exact question is there, same options are there. So it increase your confidence level. Yes, still then you have to think, because sometimes they change the options. So you have to find out the best possible option. Read the question very carefully, understand that question, then go ahead. In the second exam, I finished it in time, because there was I got almost 24 calculation questions. So that, you know, that takes time. Calculation, you have to do it, and you have to use your calculator. They will give you one rough sheet as well, with, you know, with some pen as well, so you can do your rough work as well for the calculations. So that took my time. So first exam, first portion,
1 hour 10 minutes in the first one, and then 2 hours, nearly 2 hours.
Yeah, then I took, you know, but I review all my 100 questions in 1 hour 10 minutes. I was finished, but I took my time. I didn't come out. I review all the questions and I was writing. This is 100%. Yeah, you know, I was writing because I need 50% from each portion to pass that exam. So I was writing, this is 100%. This is correct. This is
So how you were
100%
writing?
correct.
Where were you writing? Were you writing in the
On the rough page? On the rough page, question number, because I have to take 50 marks in my exam to pass. So I was writing, this is 100%. Okay, this question 70 to 75%. So there were some questions, you know, you are still doubtful that maybe this is correct or not correct. So when I was coming out, I was confident that I have 50% done.
You have
In
knocked
all
out 50%.
portions.
Yes.
Or even my doubtful questions are not in that portion. So at least, inshallah, I will be passing this exam.
That's very good. So everyone who is listening this conversation, this part I think is a very, very important part. What Umar just explained. Daily study for him, like for the recalls with the friends, make a small group, and the result is in front of you, that he was so confident that he finished the 2-hour exam in 1 hour 10 minutes, and that was not in a speedy way. It was a regular pace which he was, and he was even spending time to make some notes. He was still making notes, so he must be in a big habit of making notes before the exam, during the preparation. So that's very important point. You, whoever listening, that making notes make you in a habit of writing. Okay, so when you start writing, you will over prepare yourself, and this is the true evidence of over preparation. And I think something which everyone should follow, the footstep which is just discussed by Umar. I deliberately asked this question. This was not asked by any of our audience, but I asked this question just to give everyone a picture that this is a level you can achieve. You can also achieve what actually just Umar just said here. All right, so I'll ask the second Mariam, you have a question, please ask. Thank you.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum. So my question is just, I noticed that in some of the information sessions, they suggested that you go through journals. So which journals would you recommend for us to review and just kind of just get used to, I suppose, Australian retail pharmacy?
Journals? I didn't get your question.
You mean the magazines or journals? Is that you saying?
For to pass CAPS exam?
Yes.
No need. Journals and these things, you know, are very advanced type of things. And CAPS, you know, it's a basic information. They are the exam questions are basically asking your basic knowledge of pharmaceutical chemistry, your pharmacology and therapeutics, and this type of journals. You know, in your practice you use that journals and this type of study thing. For your CAPS exam, you read any journals. Yes, CAPS material is there that we can share with you, but we have a criteria, as Sir Irfan, I think, has explained earlier, that if you have booked the CAPS exam for July, you can share with Sir Irfan and we'll add you in our group, and that's all. All the material is available. Yes, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mariam. Thank you.
Thank you, Mariam. Thank you, Ayub. Yes, you can ask the question. That's your turn, please.
Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, we can. Yes, if you can come on the camera, that will be amazing.
Yes, I do apologize for that because my front camera is not working just because of my kids were playing with the phone.
No problem.
I do apologize for that. My question is, I'm working in Saudi Arabia as a hospital pharmacist right now, and I'm in a group, in the WhatsApp group as well. And I saw that there is one folder called herbal drug interactions. Usually in the hospital setups, we are not used to make practice for the herbal drugs. So is that really important to review the herbal drug interactions?
No need.
Because it's been...
No need. It will not come. Herbal drug interactions.
Right.
Interactions will come mostly, there are some cytochrome P450 system, most important. You will get that interactions. The food interactions, maybe you will get some 1 or 2 questions, and you can solve that. That will be very easy. Like ginger, what you call this, हल्दी को क्या कहते हैं यार, मुझे ज़हन में नाम नहीं आ रहा.
Turmeric.
Yeah,
Turmeric.
turmeric or
Mhm.
ginger, and this type of interactions, because the most common interaction. So
Grapefruit.
and yes, grapefruit. So check Alan Nasser's first or 2 pages. You will get most of the interactions over there. That is enough.
Right.
Okay.
अच्छा, इसमें Mr. Talha ने जो question किया था, he was saying that, you know, how to start that, and I'm on the same page right now. To just, you know, how to start it. When I just used to read the recalls, they are just same like the MCQs, right? So how would I just make up the map in my mind that, okay, this is the portion of ANS. Okay, now immediately, for instance, like if I just, you know, read one question belongs to CNS, and at the very next question that would belongs to, you know,
So
cardiovascular system.
that is in unorganized recall. That is in unorganized recall. Because in those unorganized recalls, maybe you will find one question from Sutix, the other question from therapeutics, the third question will come from calculation. So this is in organized recall, that is alphabetically arranged, and those alphabetical portion is going through like pharmacological classification as well. Okay, so read that first, organized recall, and yes, this is information. In organized recall, this is the information. You have to grasp that information, and in to get any information, first step is you have to read that. First maybe 10-20 days you will read that and you will understand. When you go for the second revision, you will find better. Meanwhile, you, as I told you, that you have to go parallel. You will study theory as 1 or 2 chapters daily, and when you complete first time recalls, you will not be, I mean, you will feel something that you start remembering. When you do the second revision and you are pushing daily basis theory as well, you will feel better. Now you start understanding. In the third revision, you will feel more confident. So this is, you know, this is a daily practice. You will not do it, you will not crack it overnight. You have still 3 months. So start small and then go ahead slowly, and then you will feel confident after 1.5 months. That I'm sure you will feel it.
So do you think we still have enough time for the July exams? Because I've already submitted my assessment, and well, I believe that, you know, minimum we need 3 months to prepare ourselves, right? So we have, inshallah, enough time to prepare ourselves, right?
See, you can prepare within 20 days as well, but it depends upon your availability. Availability of your time.
Umar is not making any unreal statement. We have Mustafa, who completed his study in 30 days and passed the exam from Oman in March exam, and his video is with us. You can just watch that video and see what he did. He's explaining how he built his environment. He was not overstudying, but he was studying smartly. So what Umar just said, 20 days can be possible. It's not unreal.
Wow.
See,
is that video on YouTube, sir? Because
yes,
I saw all your videos,
yes,
but
you know the result which announced on, I think, 20. There's a date which Tuesday was the day, early morning, when I received messages, happy messages. So I just said happy passing.
right.
So just watch that video and you can see Mustafa.
Exactly.
I think it was 4 o'clock in his time, and I just asked him, "Can you please wake up and come on Zoom? We have to do this session right now." So he was telling about.
Yeah, got it. Yes. Right. I just do remember when he just about to switch. Right.
30 days. Remember, 30 days.
And you know, when I was
so I cannot hear you.
Now you can hear us?
Yes. Go ahead, please.
So now when you study, see, even while, you know, we are using WhatsApp, and WhatsApp we are using for, you know, for communication and sometimes for fun. So leave that for 2-3 months while using your WhatsApp study. You know, I was involved in some practice groups, you know, some discussion things. So when I got free time during my those days, I was spending that time reading those messages. So it was also, you know, part of practice. You are dealing with the patient in your hospital or community pharmacy. You have to think like this, that maybe this issue will come in your exam. तो आपका ओढ़ना जो है ना और बिछोना जो है वो बन जाता है कैप्स एग्जाम।
एग्जैक्टली
It
आप
has to be
सोचते
like this.
ऐसे हो,
बिल्कुल सही
आप
कह रहे हैं।
खाते वक्त ये सोच रहे होते हो, तो इस चीज को आपने जो है ना प्रैक्टिस करना है, और हो जाएगी ये, कोई ऐसा इश्यू नहीं है, लेकिन वो आपकी कमिटमेंट है।
बिल्कुल उमर, बहुत अच्छी बात बोली है आपने। मैं इसको कहता हूँ कि यू नीड टू क्रिएट एनवायरनमेंट अराउंड यू। आपने उसको थोड़ा सा और लेमन लैंग्वेज में ओढ़ना पचोना आपने इस तरह का कह दिया, बहुत अच्छा बात है। और जब मैं पढ़ता था तो मुझे याद है कि मैंने एग्जाम दिया था ना, तो आई वाज इन अ हैबिट ऑफ रीडिंग एंड रीडिंग एंड रीडिंग। इवन आई केम बैक फ्रॉम एग्जाम एंड आफ्टर दैट 10 or 15 days I was still reading. That was my habit.
Yes.
That was, I was thinking I have a hysteria, or I should need some antidepressant to bring my anxiety down. That's how I developed that, the environment around me, that look, I will just do this one time only. I will not sit in this exam again. So this is
Same
my
here,
commitment with me, that I will not sit in the exam no matter what will happen. This is how I
Same
pass.
here. But whatever I have passed, I will not do this exam again.
Yes, nobody like to say
it was not easy. For 3 months, it was not easy.
It was not easy in terms of preparation and in terms of financial,
Yes,
it's very
yes,
expensive. Well,
very expensive.
Yes, exactly. So hope for the best. Sir. Thank you very much for your
Inshallah.
answer, and thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
No problem, Ayub. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
Yes,
you.
I think we have another raised hand for some numbers. 464400.
Like a James Bond number.
Yes. Yes, my dear. We don't know your name. 464400. You can answer. Ask the question.
You can say Agent 00.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर, मेरा नाम सफील है।
वालेकुम सलाम जी सफील।
कहाँ हैं, और थोड़ा सा कैमरे पे अगर
सर मैं लाहौर।
अगर आप अपना कैमरा ऑन कर लेंगे तो हमें आपको देखने का शर्फ हासिल हो जाएगा जी।
अरे वाह, माशाल्लाह, हमने आपको देखा।
माशाल्लाह, आमीन।
सर मैंने यूनिवर्सिटी लाहौर से फार्मडी कंप्लीट किया है जनवरी 2023 में। सर मैंने सिलेबस देखा कैप्स की वेबसाइट में, सिलेबस तो सर काफ़ी ज़्यादा लेंथी है, तो समझ नहीं आ रही कि सिलेबस कैसे कवर होगा और कौन सी बुक उसके लिए ठीक रहेगी। सर मैंने 9th एडिशन लिया हुआ सी।
आपकी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही है।
हेलो सर, मैं कह रहा हूँ सर मेरे पास CPR बुक है और मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही कि सर मैं तैयारी कैसे करूँ, कहाँ से स्टार्ट करूँ सर।
उनका क्वेश्चन है कि उन्होंने CPR ली हुई है, नया बुक, उनको नहीं समझ में आ रहा वो तैयारी कैसे करें। दैट्स द क्वेश्चन।
सैफुल्लाह, आप अभी जो है ना बिल्कुल फ्रेश हो, और आपका नॉलेज जो है ना वो डेफिनेटली हमारे से ज्यादा ही अच्छा और फ्रेश होगा। तो आप जो है ना मेरे भाई, पहले तो जो है ना आप
मुझे ये समझ नहीं आ रही कि सर कैप्स की तैयारी के लिए कौन
यार आप हमारे पास सारा स्टडी मटेरियल मौजूद है। आप सिर्फ जो है ना वो कहते हैं फोकस करो, कैप्स के एग्जाम को आपने कब देना है उसको प्लान करो, ठीक है। जिस दिन आप फीस पे कर दोगे ना, आपकी असेसमेंट हो जाएगी, उसके बाद आप जो है ये सारी चीजें आप सॉर्ट आउट कर लोगे, कोई ऐसा इशू नहीं है। आपका जो इंटरनेट उसका जो है वो स्टेबल नहीं है, सो ही लॉस्ट द प्रोसेस।
अभी रिसेंट कांटेक्ट में आए हैं, अभी मेरे ख्याल से कल आए हैं या परसों आए, तो इनको मैंने भी रिस्पांस करना है, लेकिन आई थिंक ही इज अ फ्रेश ग्रेजुएट, सो ही नीड टू डू द पेपर असेसमेंट। पेपर असेसमेंट आप कर लीजिए अपनी जो कैप्स की है, एंड देन वी विल गिफ्ट यू ऑल द स्टफ, दैट मीन दैट यू कैन स्टार्ट स्टडीइंग व्हाट वी हैव डिस्कस्ड हियर।
तो आप अभी उधर फार्मेसी काउंसिल में रजिस्टर हो गए, पंजाब फार्मेसी काउंसिल में, या नहीं अभी?
आई डोंट थिंक सो।
तो वो सबसे मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट चीज वो है।
क्यों ना ये इंग्लिश का टेस्ट कर लें अगले 2-3 महीने में, PTE का टेस्ट।
हाँ, ये भी कर सकते हैं, 2 साल के लिए वैलिड होगा PTE, he can crack that. And for PTE also, if anyone need information, we will give you that one also.
Yes.
How to crack PTE.
बिल्कुल।
Or I would recommend go for PTE, don't go for IELTS. PTE is more easy.
Yes, more easy.
So I think if we don't have any other question, sir.
अगर आप थोड़ा सा चैट में जाके देखें, एक दो क्वेश्चन
मैंने ऑलमोस्ट सारों को किया है। एक है कुदजई, ही इज आस्किंग प्लीज ऐड मी टू द ग्रुप। So could they please send the request to Sir Irfan if you have his number.
Yes, I have shared the number here.
Sir, please share your number here.
एक ने सवाल किया कि negative marking होती है नहीं होती है उसके बारे में.
I have already answered that there is no negative marking.
That's right. That's right. Okay, I think that's the last round. If you have any question, please ask. That otherwise we'll finish the session. Nazia raised her hand. What is your question, Nazia? You can ask.
Sir, I want to add something about recalls. That the files that are shared in group, LNS and are organized recalls. I want to share this information to all people who are going to attempt KAPs exam, that please make sure that the information given in that recall is authentic. Like you can use reference books because there are some mistakes. You can counter check these.
Yes. She's right.
Don't totally rely on that information that mentioned in recalls. Please, isko aap consult kare book ke saath. That's very important.
No, she's right, Nazia. She's 100% right, because all this information, the recall is not 100%. Because as I told you that this is like me, other people's, they have given exam, and after that they bring from their memory, whatever they bring from that memory, they put it down and write it down and they compile that data. So सारी चीजें जो है वो 100% is not correct. So that is why we need the reference books. But read that daily basis recalls, and you will crack it at the end of Yes, I think Herbert, he raised the hand.
Okay, Herbert, what is the question? I think you have a suggestion, not a question. He has already done the.
Yes, sorry.
From what Omar has been saying. Yeah. Like when it comes to reference books, if you have gotten access to AMH, yeah, that is a good reference as well. Especially those confusing questions that they ask. I realized towards the end that they directly copy them from the AMH and put them in the exam. Then again, another issue, if you are about to sit for your exam in July, make sure that your calculations, they are perfect, because sometimes in the exam, you can get an excess of 20 calculations, and 15 of those will be coming from the pharmaceutics section. So if you manage to nail 15, you have already passed the pharmaceutics. You don't need to worry about the passing the paper 2. We have already passed it, because I have seen many people failing pharmaceutics only, but therapeutics, they are okay. They fail chemistry only, but pharmacology, they are okay. So make sure you maximize on your calculations. And also, I'm working on my PTE, so I'll definitely get in touch with, say, Omar, such that he can assist me. Thank you so much.
Sure, Herbert. Anytime I'm available for the uplift of our profession, inshallah.
Okay, मैं बहुत जरूरी बात बताना चाहता हूँ. I just want to say one important thing people may not know कि एग्जाम सीट्स का जो मसला था वो रिजॉल्व हो गया है पाकिस्तान में, एंड देयर आर 2 न्यू सेंटर्स. इसका मतलब है कि 3 सेंटर्स अब अवेलेबल हैं विद 3 डेट्स ऑप्शन. तो अभी मुझसे किसी ने यूट्यूब पे सवाल किया है कि सीट्स बुक हो चुकी हैं या अवेलेबल नहीं है, तो उसका आंसर दोबारा से मैं बताना चाहूँगा कि ऑन फ्राइडे KAPs has introduced new exam centers, 1 in Lahore and 2 in Islamabad with 3 dates option. So there's no problem. Make sure you just do the KAPs assessment and target this July exam. You still have time. अगर assessment नहीं किया तो you can still do that in 6 weeks time, and you can still catch the date of KAPs submission fee by 13th of June, which is the deadline for July exam, which is 19th and 18th of July, wherever you're attending. All right, so good luck for your preparation, and thank you very much for coming here, and thank you, Umar, for your time. I know it's Sunday time, you work long hours in your country, and is it a working day or
today my off day?
It's an off day. Okay.
Yeah. So Sunday I have off, so that is why I give this especially for for those people who want help.
Okay. Sadia Amin ne bhi sawal kiya ki is there any chance for seat issue again? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Why are you worried?
100 seats are enough.
Yes,
so
100
big
seats are
number.
enough. I already write 3 emails on Friday to have one more center in Karachi. So if you fill up this all, then obviously they know that they can open a center in Karachi. There's no issue. And we are putting like request again for Karachi as well. So don't afraid, aim, because visas are open. And you know 2 lakh visa देने Australian government ने skilled workers को, तो pharmacist जो है वो वैसे ही उधर short है. और अभी जुलाई 1 से एज केयर में एक और नया सेक्टर खुल रहा है जहाँ पे एज केयर के अंदर मैंडेटरी हो जाएगा फार्मासिस्ट को लेना. इस तरह डॉक्टर्स को लेते हैं, नर्स को लेते हैं, फार्मासिस्ट को भी लेना है उनको 1 जुलाई से. उसकी जो फंडिंग पेमेंट्स है वो सब रेडी है. लेकिन सवाल ये है कि फार्मासिस्ट कहाँ से आएंगे? तो फार्मासिस्ट बाहर से आएंगे. तो दिस इज अ ग्रेट अपॉर्चुनिटी. मुझसे लोग पूछते हैं कि सैचुरेशन तो नहीं हो जाएगी, ऐसा तो नहीं होगा कि हम पहुंचे और ये सब जॉब चली जाए. नो, एटलीस्ट 2 to 3 years ये जो एरिया है ये खुला हुआ है, इज अ वेकेंट एरिया. तो
ठीक होगा सर. सर Siri Lakshmi, she has asked you share the study material. Guys who are new in the group, you can go to the media and links. You know, in the group description you will find media, documents and those things. So everything is available. You can access from that portion. And another question was, in paper, is there any separate portion for pharmaceutics and chemistry so that we can have an idea? No, there is no separate portion. There will be 2 papers, 100 questions each, and the questions will be mixed. So you have to identify that this is the pharmaceutics portion, this is therapeutics portion, this is calculation. Calculation will be, you know, and the medicinal chemistry you can easily identify. So you have to identify yourself.
Okay, there's a question. आप जवाब देंगे इसका? देखिए fresh graduates के लिए सवाल आया है.
Yes, kindly guide the fresh graduate. I mean, what to do first while waiting for council registration. So, Numan, look, you still have a time. Either because you know before the if you don't have any financial issue, you can go ahead. You can start your PTE exam. Otherwise, start somewhere, you know, internship or that type of thing, because it will also help you. But for the CAPS exam, you have to have first APC, sorry, this Punjab Pharmacy Council registration, and then next step is, you know, for your assessment.
Okay.
So once assessment done, then you can go ahead with that.
इनके लिए एक आंसर मेरे पास है, वो ये कि अगर if you have received the degree, if you have received the mark sheet and you are waiting for the Punjab Pharmacy Council certificate, that can also be resolved. एक लेटर होता है जो कि आप काउंसिल के पास जाके बोलेंगे कि मैंने अपनी डिग्री ले ली है लेकिन मेरा भी आने में लाइसेंस दे रहे, तो एक लेटर वो बना के देते हैं, उसका सैंपल आई कैन गिव इट टू यू, व्हिच इज कॉल्ड अंडर प्रोसेस लेटर. ठीक है, एंड दैट इज ओके फॉर कैप्स टू गिव यू द असेसमेंट. सो दैट अनदर वे यू कैन लाइक शॉर्टन योर वेटिंग टाइम. तो आप अपना टाइम सेव कर सकते हो जब तक कि वो, मुझे पता है 8 महीने लगते हैं कभी कभार पंजाब काउंसिल में सर्टिफिकेट आने में. तो उसका एक हल ये हमने निकाला है, ये हमने लास्ट वेबिनार में डिस्कस किया था, और उसमें हमारे फ्रेंड ने और हमारे एक इंडियन फ्रेंड ने हमें सजेशन दिया था, और उसका एक सैंपल लेटर भी मुझे मिल गया था जो कि पंजाब काउंसिल ने उनको दिया था, और उन्होंने उसको यूज करके अपनी असेसमेंट करवा ली थी और एग्जाम दे भी दिया और एग्जाम पास भी कर लिया उन्होंने. ठीक है, तो यू कैन डू दैट. कम टू आवर ग्रुप, I can give you that letter. All right, so you can take it to Punjab Council and get it. At any council you can use it. Fresh graduates, this is the golden opportunity. I think any council who actually where you applied and waiting, use that pathway, and that already acceptable with CAPS. Yep.
Okay, so next is November की test की booking कब से start होंगी?
Okay, website पे लिखा हुआ है.
APC, just Usman, please log in to check this website, Australian Pharmacy Council. You will find the detail over there. Sir, can I do PT before CAPS? Will there be an issue? You can do PT at any time. There is no issue, but the validity is for 2 years. So make it sure that you spend your PT fee and you can use it within 2 years. Otherwise, there is no issue.
Okay.
So for skill assessment category, renewal is necessary as my category license will expire in July and I want to sit in November. So you can renew your category. It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal. Even if you have that assessment, you can submit the assessment now, and that's fine with CAPS.
Yeah, that's fine.
Won't give you any hard time. Just do your assessment now. Now, you can do it tomorrow online, submit the fee and submit those 3 documents with 2 photo ID and pay the fee. and get it sorted. KAPs will not come and ask that, oh, hey, your category is going to expire. Nothing will happen like that.
Yes, they will not ask. Even if your category is going to expire in July, you can start your assessment. They will take 4 weeks time, maximum time. They will give you assessment. That assessment is valid for any exam, upcoming exams.
One more question that was asked yesterday, that I have a passport which is just expired. Can I apply? So I suggested that person that if you have all the documents ready, I would suggest you to submit your application with expired passport and pay the fee. So you can start the process of KAPs, and maybe they will come back and say that in 10 days, your passport is expired. Can you provide me the new passport? So at least you can save the 10 days and you can get the new passport from passport office wherever you are in Pakistan or in India, and by urgent fee, and update that with scan copy. That is also okay with KAPs, because KAPs is helping people to get it through. So don't delay your assessment. Please do that as the first thing prior, as a most important thing. You need to get your assessment started as soon as possible.
What reference would we prefer, BNF or AMH? The most trustworthy reference is AMH for doses and this type of thing, because this is their own, reference, Australian reference.
Yes, and you got both of them in the group.
Yeah. And how much seats available in Dubai? Actually, I don't have any idea, but as per my experience, in each center, because there are 3 dates for exam. So there are 2 centers in Dubai, and each have a capacity of 4 to 5 persons. So in my rough estimate, there are 50 to 70 seats in both centers.
Okay.
Sir, can I? Hello.
Yes, Ansari.
So, like for a skill assessment, actually, my name is not fully abbreviated. My initial is just in short form. Is it okay to when I apply during the initial assessment, or I have to get any extra documents for that?
My dear, if your passport and your degree everywhere the same name, they will not bother. But if your name on your passport and your degree certificate and your category or license is different, then they will make an issue.
Okay, the name is same. Only the surname, they don't abbreviate in the degree. Surname.
It doesn't matter. Everywhere the same name, then they will not cause any trouble for you. Because this name issue you will feel at the end, even if when you will lodge your visa. So if it's same everywhere, they have no problem. Abbreviation, whatever.
Okay, so because I heard like you're in the abbreviation, you have to get an expansion letter, like initial expansion letter from
if they need further requirement on that, they will email you that they need statutory something, some type of declarations, and from your local attorney, this type of things. So they will ask you.
In that case, no need. Initially, we can apply with normal thing.
You can apply. If they have any trouble with this, they will send you email that please explain this thing to us. And accordingly, they will ask some more evidence.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sir. Thank you so much.
No problem. Sir,
yes,
I think.
Yes. Okay, Will, okay, Ansari have a question, or is he finished? Okay. All right, I think we finished the session. We have recorded this session. If anyone has missed it, it will be available on YouTube, and you can go and make your notes, or if you have missed anything, you can track back. And if you're in the group, there's no one stopping you to ask the question. Be interactive, and you will get most out of the question. We are helping people just not only with the KAPs, we're also helping with their development as well to become good pharmacists and good entrepreneur. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sir, one more last thing which I want to say, that please, as you have said, that please pose your questions. We will answer. Sometimes we are also busy. Yes. So there is a delay, but we will answer. Yes. Okay. So send gentle reminder as well to us, because you can understand that we are all in professional life, personal life, family life. So don't feel bad that we are not answering. We will answer definitely.
Yes, don't be जज्बाती कि आपने क्वेश्चन लिख दिया और आपको 1 दिन या 2 दिन तक आंसर नहीं मिला. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि हम आपको भूल गए. और बहुत सारे नए जो लोग मुझे इन टच करते हैं ना, तो वो भी शायद थोड़े से वो फील करते हैं लेफ्ट आउट के, उनको शायद 2 दिन में मैंने जवाब नहीं दिया और कहते हैं आपने तो देखा ही नहीं मेरा मैसेज, आपने देख भी लिया, आपने जवाब भी नहीं दिया। तो मैं उनको ये कहता हूँ यार मैं जवाब देता हूँ, कोशिश करता हूँ, लेकिन अगर किसी चीज के साथ अगर हो गया तो हो गया, मतलब मैं कोशिश करता हूँ कि 90% कवर हो जाए। तो उम्र
ना
की बात,
जवाब आए आप एक जेंटल रिमाइंडर दे दो यार,
हाँ
बार
जनरल
बार
रिमाइंडर दे
2-3
दे।
बार पूछो, वल्ला हमारे इधर मेरे व्हाट्सएप में सर वो सारा दिन पड़े होते हैं मैसेज, जो कंपनी के और जॉब से रिलेटेड चीजें चल रही होती, बस स्किप कर जाता। फिर मैं खुद, वो आपको पता है गिविंग बैक टू फार्मेसी वाला ग्रुप है, वो भी चला रहा हूँ।
वाह वाह,
उसके भी वो मतलब 6-7 मेरे प्रैक्टिस ग्रुप्स हैं जो मैं रन कर रहा हूँ, उसमें भी बवाजा चीजें स्किप हो जाती हैं।
बिल्कुल।
तो
कुछ लोग
इसलिए,
नाराज
लेकिन
हो
हम
जाते हैं, कुछ
कोशिश
लोग
जरूर
नाराज हो
करते हैं।
जाते हैं, वो अपने
हाँ,
मैसेज
वो
डिलीट
नाराज ना हुआ करो यार।
मैंने कहा यार ये क्या किया, अभी तो शायद जैसे मैंने देखा और फिर मैं सोचूंगा अच्छा मैं जवाब दूंगा, सुबह दे दूंगा जवाब। जब सुबह खोल के देखा उनके सारे मैसेजेस गायब हो गए, वो नाराज हो गए। तो वो पहली दफा आए थे,
नाराज ना हो गई।
नाराज हो गए। मैंने कहा यार हमारे पास कोई एजेंट्स नहीं बैठे हुए, कोई हमने वो नहीं कोई
मशीन नहीं है ना,
चलाया
बस बस ये चीज है। तो अंडरस्टैंड करें इन चीजों को। थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन फॉर ज्वाइनिंग, और थैंक यू सर आपका भी इस सारे सेशन को अरेंज करने के लिए।
थैंक यू
एंड
वेरी
इट
मच।
वाज अ
हमें
वेरी,
तो
आई थिंक, वंडरफुल इंटरेक्टिव
बहुत
सेशन।
मजा आया, क्योंकि आपने तो अभी रीसेंट एग्जाम दिया, तो रीसेंट जो एग्जाम देने वाले होते हैं ना, उनका जो नॉलेज होता है ना, वो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट होता है नए आने वाले को बताने के लिए। और वो आपने बहुत अच्छे से निभाया, यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छे से सारे आंसर्स किए। और आई एम प्रीटी श्योर everyone who gonna pass the exam, he will say thank you to Umar in a special way, and that will be an amazing return for his feeling that he has helped so many answers and he is still helping in the group. So make sure you do the assessment and come into our group. It is free. All right, so nothing is free in this world, but we are here to help. All right, okay, take